Hey guys, so we just recently came back. We just recently saw Mission Impossible Fallout, and it was my second time seeing it. And y'all probably seen from my review before my review that I did yesterday. Whoo! I love this movie, and it's mind blowing.
Truly is.
These guys are new to my channel. This is one of my best friends, Austin. Yep, and this is Ethan. So we're gonna. So if you've seen my spoiler-free video for Fallout, this will be filled with spoilers. So if you don't want to watch the video, I suggest you go to the theaters and see this as soon as you can. Then come back and watch the video. So this will be filled with spoilers. So you've been warned. So. If you've seen my video, I had a lot of fun with this. This was definitely just mind-blowing.
It truly was.
Yeah, it was. And when it comes to, this has some of the best action sequences that there is in the franchise, especially when it comes to the bathroom scene.
The bathroom scene.
Oh, it's so badass.
Exactly. And with Tom Cruise and Henry Cavill and that one guy.
Yeah.
And the punches that Henry Cavill pulled, that felt so real. It's so brutal.
Yeah. Felt like Superman punches, don't you think?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely reminded me a lot of John Wick.
Oh, yeah.
John Wick.
Except, this takes Mission Impossible to, like, the John Wick level.
Yeah,
the
fight scenes were just so brutal in this. It was just very, very, very realistic, too. You could feel every punch and the emotion put into it. It was just very, very real. It was definitely the most realistic Mission Impossible movie I've seen in the franchise.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And,
definitely the most intense one. It's like one of the most intense action movies I've ever seen in my life.
I don't blame you, because this is definitely one of the best action movies of this decade, and I already said that this is probably the best movie I've seen so far this year, but I had to think about that, but I'm pretty sure it is. I'm sure there's a lot of competition. There's been Infinity War, Black Panther, Deadpool 2, and definitely Incredibles 2.
Yeah.
I've seen Incredibles 2 like a few times in theaters, and
I saw it twice.
And Infinity War I saw like 4 times.
Yeah, I saw it 3 times.
Oh.
I really liked this movie, Mission Impossible Fallout, but it's really hard to compare with the other movies that is coming out this year.
Yeah.
This summer, since Infinity War.
Yeah. And for the plot of the movie, so the IMF and Ethan and his team are trying to stop a group known as the Apostles, which are what's left of the Syndicate. They're trying to get these 3 plutonium bombs from. So they gotta stop them before they cause catastrophic attacks. And this movie is filled to the brim with a ton of awesome action sequences. And definitely one of the best I've seen in an action movie so far. And when it comes to car chases, this has some of the best I've seen in an action film.
Yeah.
With a motorcycle chase, a car chase.
Yeah. There's no way Tom Cruise could survive some of this. There's just no way.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing that he does his own stunts in these movies, and
yeah, that's the crazy part about this.
I think the most the one stunt that he did in this franchise that was mind-blowing when I first saw it was in Ghost Protocol when he was flying on top of the building.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the line's too short.
And he was like, no shit. Yeah.
Directed by Brad Bird.
Yeah, that was actually his first live-action movie, and I was impressed about Christopher McQuarrie's work in Fallout, since he was also the same director who directed Rogue Nation. So yeah, he's the only director to direct 2 movies in this franchise, even though the rest of the movies have different directors. And and Tom Cruise. I mean, he's like It's hard to imagine anybody else playing Ethan Hunt other than Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Just, they could have picked any actor, but they went with Tom Cruise and stuck with him ever since.
Yeah, and it's hard to believe that this franchise has been going on for over 20 years.
Long time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the ending was probably the most intense part of the film when he was flying the helicopter.
Oh,
Yeah, and I mean, that took
very
months.
hungry.
That took months for Tom Cruise to like perfect. Like,
Yeah.
it's just mind-boggling and
Yeah.
so awesome.
I just
And his big epic fight at the end with Henry Cavill's character. Oh my god.
Oh, and for those of you who
Oh.
don't know, yes,
Yes.
Henry Cavill does play the main villain in this movie. He actually is the character known as Lark, who is basically a secret agent that works with the Apostles.
Well, I mean, he's first introduced as
Yeah,
a CIA
he's
assassin.
CIA,
yeah.
who works alongside with Hunt, and they're trying to discover or trying to find out Lark at the I believe it was in Paris, and
Yeah.
and they were trying to find the widow and see where Lark was, but it turned out as the movie went on, it turned out later they found out that actually Cavill's character was Lark, indeed. So
Yeah.
yeah, that
And-
was a crucial turning point in the movie, and I really thought Henry Cavill did a very good job as the villain in this film.
Yeah, I thought he did too. And
Yeah, he did a great job as a villain. Even though it hurts me to see play him as the main villain after he played as Superman in 3 different films.
yeah.
Hmm?
Except when it comes to Justice League, he had like a CGI
CGI.
face.
Because he was growing a beard for Mission Impossible.
Yeah, and I'm like, couldn't they have just like shave him? I mean, have him shave or anything? I'm like, the CGI beard for Justice League. I'm like, oh my god, it was terrible to even think about it.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, Henry Cavill's work on this movie, it's nothing to like
Oh,
complain
yeah.
about. I mean,
Yeah.
There's
I love
nothing
this
to
movie,
complain about.
and oh,
I just disagree with some of the action sequences, but
what
Yeah,
like
it is
what?
what it is.
Like what?
Just like some of the stuff that's like completely like
Well,
that you would have died from as a normal human.
Well, I mean, I think his status as a super spy could like be to the top right here. I would have to say it's insane, but awesome at the same time. You have to admit that.
I do admit it's awesome. I do. It's just crazy with some of these stunts that he does. Especially that helicopter scene. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe he did that stunt.
Yeah, and
That's crazy.
And I also like Rebecca Ferguson in this movie. I mean, she did an awesome job, just like she did in Rogue Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Definitely.
yeah, and of course you have Simon Pegg and Ving Rhames. Ving Rhames, I mean, he's the only actor other than Tom Cruise who's been in every movie in the franchise.
Luthor?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's right.
Luthor, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Sean Harris, I mean, he was very good.
Yeah, I mean, I liked him in this movie as well as Rogue Nation because I really like him as Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lane is basically been Hunt's main rival since Rogue Nation. He's basically what the Joker is to Batman. He's basically what he's Hunt's. He's what drives Hunt's on.
With,
Yeah.
and basically, he's Ethan's rival.
Yeah,
Just like the Joker.
He's Ethan's greatest adversary.
Yeah. And if I can give this, I mean, still, I'm just gonna give Mission Impossible Fallout an A+ because it's definitely one of the best action movies of this year. And
Definitely.
yeah, your grades.
A+.
Yeah, I will give Mission Impossible Fallout a 9.5 out of 10. I truly think that this is not only the best action movie of the year, but one of the best we've had in a long time.
And definitely the best
Same.
movie in the franchise.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Since Skyfall and The Dark Knight.
And Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this was mind blowing.
It was.
So yeah, this was a lot of fun, guys, and we'll definitely be doing more videos together. So yeah, this was a whole lot of fun,
Yes.
guys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, expect maybe 1 or 2 more videos tonight.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, until next time, peace out, people.